Hey guys, it's Shane. So, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, but many of you are operating with a leverage ratio of 1 to 1. And what I mean by that is how hard you work and the amount of time and energy and effort you put into your business is directly related to how productive you are and how much you earn. Whereas by embracing delegation and increasing your leverage ratio, you can increase productivity levels and financial gain exponentially. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, ultimately we do this by leveraging other people's time. Okay, so by building a team. But as a business owner, before we start bringing more people into our business, we need to make sure that the business has good structure in place. It has systems and processes so that you can facilitate scale. Because what happens a lot of the time is that business owners will get to a point in their business where they are the bottleneck, they are maxed out, they physically cannot give any more of their time or their energy to the business, and they realize that they need to delegate, that they need to build a team, that they need some help, they need some leverage, because what they're currently doing is not sustainable and it's absolutely not scalable. So they start to hire in people, they start to bring people into their business, but they have neglected putting structure to the business and documenting processes and putting systems in place. And that's putting the cart before the horse, as the saying goes. You need to make sure that before you start building a team, that your business is built on bulletproof structures and systems. You should not be the one responsible for doing the work, for managing any of the accounting and bookkeeping tasks, administrative tasks. All that stuff needs to be delegated to somebody else. Start off by putting structure to your business. Put a basic company organizational chart in place so that you could see from the top down what the company looks like. You've got a visual on each department and each role within the business. Then you can start building out SOPs, putting together a playbook on how to carry out each task and manage each role within the business. If you currently have everything inside of your head and something happens to you, the business is gone because you are the business. It's just a glorified job. By building your business in this way, by putting bulletproof structures and systems and processes in place, and building a team who are capable of running your business for you, who are capable of making decisions and managing the day-to-day without constantly having to refer back to you to babysit them and micromanage them, that's when scalability opens up. So by removing you as the main bottleneck within the business, not only is the business going to be able to facilitate more scale, it's going to grow bigger, it's going to generate more revenue, more sales, serve more customers. And as a result of that, you are going to make more money as the owner of the business. But as well as that, you're going to have more time because you're no longer operating at a leverage ratio of 1 to 1. You have systems in place, you have a team in place who run and grow the business for you. Ultimately, you are achieving more, you are earning more while working less. So what are you going to do with this free time? Well, naturally enough, once you start to remove yourself from each of the tasks that you are currently responsible for doing within the business, one by one you start delegating those tasks to different team members until eventually you are no longer involved in the day-to-day operations. A lot of your time then is going to be focused on strategic growth, increasing sales, increasing revenue, reducing costs, improving operational efficiency. And once you develop this new skill set on how to actually run a business from the top down, rather than just owning a glorified job where you are the business, you can then apply that skill set, if you wish, to build other businesses. Maybe you'll start up another business that you've had an idea for, or maybe you'll start up the same business but in a different location, or maybe you will go out and acquire an existing business, whether that's from a competitor or somebody else that wants to retire, and you can apply this skill set, this exact framework to these other businesses so that you can build multiple legs to the table so that you're no longer depending on just one revenue stream from one business. Because regardless of how good that business is, something could happen outside of your control that could wipe that business out. And if you're dependent on that one income stream, on that one business, even if it does run completely independently of you, if you lose it, you have no backup. So that's exactly what I teach inside of the Delegation Bootcamp. Members get the information that they need and the framework that they need, and they develop the skill sets required to build a business that can run, grow and thrive independently of them, and ultimately build a sellable business. Because not only does it offer you security, wherein if something happens to you, you're involved in an accident, or you fall ill, or you just want to take an extended period of time away from the business, that the business can still run without you and you still get paid a salary because you own the business, not because you're having to work in the business. But also, if you ever want to sell or exit your business, you now own a sellable asset. If the business is too heavily dependent on you and you are the business, nobody's going to want to buy that. It's not a valuable asset unless they get you with it. But let's say it comes to retirement and you want to sell your business and you want to be able to walk away from it. You need to build your business as a sellable asset. So regardless of what stage you're at now, even if you're not considering exiting or selling your business in the near future, you should absolutely be building your business with your exit in mind so that you have that option. A sellable business is ultimately an owner independent business that has good structures, good systems, and a good team in place that can run it without the input of the owner. If this sounds like you guys and you're caught in that self-employed trap where you are the business, you're stuck in that self-employed trap, make sure to check out delegationbootcamp.com, where I show you exactly how to do all of this and how to get to the stage where you no longer are the business, but you own a business that can run, grow and thrive completely independently of you by putting bulletproof systems and structures in place, building a team who are capable of running the business without you, and building a sellable asset. So make sure to check that out, guys, and if you have any questions, anything you want me to cover specifically on this YouTube channel, make sure to comment down below this video, and I'll see you in the next one.